God's calling on your life does not always come with safety, protection, and ease. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's painful. So we had something happen with one of my foster children this weekend that was extremely dangerous, very scary for us as a family, for me and my wife. And most foster parents, I'm going to say 98 to 99%, with a situation like this would tap out and they'd say, I'm not doing this. This child needs to be removed from my home. And to be honest, that's the way we are. We actually sent the email Monday morning and said, I don't know if this child should be in our house anymore because this is uncharted territory, a scary situation. But then we started seeking God. We started praying and really seeking Him with all of our heart. And I asked, Father, what do you want us to do? And He said, I want you to be patient. And I said, okay, but what do we do about this situation? And He told me some things to do. And listen, none of this is what I wanted. I would love for God to say, have that child removed, get an easier kid. But that's not what He called us to do. He didn't call us to do things easy. He called us to protect these innocent little children who have been the victims of really, really bad stuff. Now I know what God is calling me to do, right? But I contacted some women at my church that I highly respect, and I asked if I could share this with them. So I met with them at church. I shared everything that was going on, and she said, yes, Ryan, this is a dangerous situation. And I said, here's what the Holy Spirit is saying to me. And she said, okay, Ryan, so God has already spoken to you. You know what to do. You are hearing from the Lord correctly. He has called you to stand in the gap and protect this child. And even though it's painful and difficult and a struggle, this is the mission that He's called you to do. You know, it just reminds me of the verse. It's in Matthew, I think, 20, where Jesus says, go into the world and make disciples of the nations. What Jesus is saying is go, take action, take daily aggressive action to step into the world. And the world is that dangerous, uncharted territory that's outside of your comfort zone. It's outside of your home. It's outside of what you're used to. So step into that dangerous situation because He is always with us. He didn't call us to safety. He called us to obedience.